Welcome back, Rausten fans. We're back on Fire Emblem 7. We're going to go into Chapter 2. A small altar lies in the outskirts of Bulgar. This ancient temple, sacred to the people of Sakai, has long been known for its powerful bond to the world of spirits. Before starting their journey, our travelers come here to pray for their well-being. At this altar, Chapter 2, Sword of Spirits. Jib, hold a minute, and allow me a short detour. There's a sacred sword enshrined in an altar east of here. The people of Sakai go there to pray for their safety, the onset of a long journey. Oh, how quaint. The teachings of Elamine have the most followers in the Lieb. It is nice to see that here, at least, the ancient customs are still observed. Old man, stay where you are and hold your tongue. Threaten me as you will, but I'll not give up the Mani-Katti. The Mani-Katti is a sacred blade under divine protection. It cannot be removed from its place of rest. You're a fool, old man. What good's a sword if you don't use it? Use it in combat. Sacrilege. Sacrilege? I am glass. The gods fear my name. My swordplay is peerless. And if I want this sword, then this sword I shall have. Now, get out of my way. Oof. Hey, that guy's a bishop. Shouldn't he just one-shot him? This is it. It's more magnificent than I'd imagined. This sword was made for swordsmen of my skill. What's this? Ugh, I can't draw the sword from its scabbard? The spirits of the blade have judged you. You have been found wanting. They've rejected you. What? Listen, you senile old fool. If you value your own life, you'll get out of my sight. Curses! Miserable spirits. I care nothing for you. I'll tear this altar down stone by stone. I beg your pardon, milady. Are you headed east? To the altar? Yes, we are indeed. Then you must hurry and help the priest there. I saw a band of local ruffians head in there not long ago. They seemed intent on stealing the altar's sacred sword. The Mani-Katti. They're going to steal it? I cannot allow this to happen. You look like a virtuous group. Please, help him. Lindis, what are you planning? If you hope to go to the priest's aid, you'll need to prepare. You're right. Say, Jib, there are some homes to the south of us. Perhaps we should go there and question the residents. So the thing is, on hard mode, you don't have to do that. In normal mode, you waste a whole turn going way down here and then coming right back. right back out of it. So, we're going to ignore that. And just go forward. And give Lynn her sword back. Although, we do need another one. And so at this point, Kent can actually double, maybe, some of these guys and just one-round them. Like so. And that is pretty nice. That is actually pretty nice. That is an advantage of Kent early game, but it's not like this is hard. It's just, you know. I mean, it's not really anything. It's easy. I mean, it's like it's the very early game, you know. Ba ba. I'm just going to keep Lynn there, I think. They might go for her, but they'll probably go for Sane. That's my guess. But here, we're going to whittle him down to... Oh, he got on the pillar. What a dumb move. But hopefully we can still hit him easily, but Sane probably will have a harder time hitting him. Hits that guy. I forget when we actually can get our first extra sword. It's been a hot minute, and usually it doesn't matter because I'm not trying to use both of them. So, you know, there's that. 23. Can do that. And do that. And get a kill with Lynn. Oh, and there's a crit. Very good. Something last chapter I don't think I really finished the thought on was the aesthetics of 2D Fire Emblem, like the sprites and certain animations. 3D has always kind of looked a little bit janky to me, at least on the 3DS especially. But even when they moved on to like Three Houses and whatever else, the names are escaping me. I just never thought it was like great. And a lot of it's reused and kind of, I don't want to say like the same, but it's kind of how it feels, you know? And don't get me wrong, this is the same. It's obviously going to be the same every time, but there's something about these sprites and animations that they just have a lot more character than anything I've seen on the 3D stuff. I mean, some of that's pretty cool too, but it's just not the same. And I don't really know exactly what that is, or if it is, or just kind of the nostalgia playing the role again. But I don't know. We're going to have another Lynn level up, and hopefully we get some HP and strength. But we're not. We're going to get everything but strength and defense, really. Which, res, I can't really be too mad about, but I'm sure she'll still have 4 res when she's level 20, so yeah. Oh, he's got 2 HP. That's too bad. Da 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 da. I'm going to use a vulnerary because I want Sane to get a level this chapter. I'm going to at least do some chip with them and then maybe finish that up with Kent. Who do you think you are? What chance do you think you have against me? Well, I don't know, but you're not very good. I remember when I first was playing this and reading the dialogue and been like, wow, this glass guy... Okay, these have been 2 really bad levels for Sane. This glass guy is really talking the talk right now, but you look at him and he's, yeah, he's actually just talking the talk because he's garbage. He's really not good. So I think we're actually going to give Lynn this kill, maybe, apparently not, because she doesn't do enough damage. But I was thinking she could use a little bit more help, but it's not like it really matters. We'll give it to Kent. That's a lot better, Kent. I'm curious to see what his first level up was. I never checked, but so far it's been going better than the same. Ah, your clothing. Are you of the Lorca tribe? I'm Lynn, the chieftain's daughter. Are you hurt, sir? Thanks to you, I am unscathed. You have my gratitude. And the sword? Is it safe? Yes, I have sealed away the sword safely. Until I remove my spell, the sword cannot be drawn. Now, as a token of my gratitude, I shall allow you to lay hands upon the Manny Caddy. Touch the blade's pattern and pray for a safe journey. Oh, thank you so much. What did... The sword, it's glowing. This is the power of the spirits. Lynn, they've looked into your soul and they call out to you. What does that mean? You are its rightful owner. You are to wield the Manny Caddy. No, I can't. I couldn't. It's the sword's wish. If you require proof, draw it from its sheath. It came out effortlessly. I never dared to hope that I might meet the wielder of the Manny Caddy in my life. I am indeed fortunate to see your sword reach your hands. My sword. It's time for you to go, Lin. You face a great many ordeals. Grip this sword and meet your destiny head on. Yes, sir. You know what's weird is we never get the name of that guy or any history of the sword, really. It's just a sacred blade, but it's not... I don't know. So this is the Mani Caddy. A blade with no equal. This is also unbelievable. Perhaps the most famous sword in all of Sakai, in my hand. It's not so strange. In fact, many legends tell similar tales. Special blades all over the land call out to their proper owners. And yet, when I saw you draw that blade, Lindis, I felt something extraordinary. That sword was waiting for you. You were meant to draw it. Stop it. I'm nothing special. Think of it this way. Some weapons feel more comfortable in your hand, right? Well, the Mani Caddy itself feels very comfortable with you. Does this make it any easier for you to accept? It doesn't appear that either of us can use it. It does feel right in my hand. A blade that only I can wield. That seems reasonable enough. I can understand that. Look at it, Jib. This is a Mani Caddy. This is my sword. I must care for it well. What? Madeline's daughter is still alive? Yes, Lord Lundgren. The girl is traveling with Kent and Sane. What are your orders? If we let them be... I've heard that northern burn is full of bandits. She's just a girl. She'll not survive her journey there. I'm more concerned with my older brother. His life must be ended quickly. The poison. There must be no blunders. Yes, my lord. He suspects nothing and continues to drink it. Margos's death, due no doubt to sudden illness, is not far off. Soon Kaelin will be mine. All right, just a little peek into Lord Lundgren's situation. Seems the Marquis is in danger. All right, that's been Chapter 2. We're going to keep going for Chapter 3. The secrets of her past, revealed in the words of 2 knights of Lycia. Now, to meet her grandfather, Lyn heads west. To Lycia, and to her destiny. A mountain range separates the Sakai plains from Bern. There are many bandits lurking here, the cruelest of which are the Taliver. They wreak havoc on both Sakai and Bern, and their savagery knows no bounds. On her 10th day away from the plains, Lyn witnesses their atrocities herself. Chapter 3. Band of Mercenaries. This place, the entire area is in ruins. Why doesn't their Marquis do anything to help? Taliver Mountain is home to a gang of vicious, ruthless bandits. No Marquis holds power here. My village was near here, on the other side of the mountain. My people were... The Taliver bandits came at night. It only took one night. The survivors numbered less than 10, including me. They're soulless beasts. I will never forgive them. Never. Lindis. I am not running away. I will be back someday. I'll be stronger. I will break their swords beneath me like twigs beneath a stallion's hooves. Hooves? I will avenge my people. I'll do everything in my power. When the time comes, bring me with you. Sane. Don't forget me either. Kent. Oh, you too, Jib. Thank you. Wait right there, little lady. What are you going to do to apologize, huh? Hey, she's quite the catch, eh, buddy? I bet the boss would give us a pretty penny for her. Yeah, she roughed me up a bit, so I figured fair's fair. It's no more than she deserves. What are we gonna do with the flying mule? Don't you dare touch her. What? You just watch your mouth, girlie. Do what you will with me. Just let her go, please. I beg of you. Ha ha ha, silly twit. Pegasi can only be found in Ilia. A rare beast, worth more than you by far. We can sell it for a mountain of gold. Let it go? Ha! No, you can't. Come on, let's move. What's this? Be on your guard, Lindis. Seems to be some sort of commotion over there. That's a Pegasus. Could it be? Florina? Is that you, Florina? Ah, Lynn? Florina, what are you doing in such a place as this? Lynn! Is it really you? Oh, I'm crying. Come now, no crying. I'm sorry. Your acquaintances? She's my friend. This is Florina, a Pegasus Knight in training from Ilia. She's a little uncomfortable around men. Tell me, Florina, what happened here? Well, when I heard that you had left, I decided to follow you. Then I saw this village. I flew down to ask if they had news of you. I didn't see these two, and, well... Did your Pegasus land on them? Well, a little. Aha! You heard her. She admits her fault. She stepped on my friend, and now she's gotta pay. Did you apologize, Florina? Yes, I told them I was sorry many times over. They just wouldn't listen. Don't cry, it's alright. Lynn, listen, she's obviously sorry. Can't we just let this pass? You don't appear to be injured or anything. No chance. The girl goes with us, by force if need be. And we're gonna run over here and wait for you to come to us. Come on now, boys. The men are fair game, but don't put a scratch in the girls. Okay. Jim, we've got to fight back. Lynn, You're a Pegasus Knight, aren't you? You can fight, can't you? Yes! Listen carefully, Jib. We're facing bandits. You're talking into a water bottle. They're underlings, but we can't take them too lightly. Let's clear them out of here. You ready? The layout around here might make it difficult to fight. Same's hold for our true foe. The same holds true for our foe. The same... If we use these walls just so, they may ensure our victory. Lynn, who's that? This is Jibston. He's still an apprentice, but he's my tactician. Oh, I see. Jibston. I'm pleased to meet you. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. For being a freak. Alright. Let's see if we can't give Sane some experience. Get him a level, and then bench him, because he's bad. Leave our village alone, you cruel thieves. Go away, go away. We've got no gold left. Stay inside, everyone. I'll go see what's happening. Huh? Who are you? You came to warn us? There's fighting, you say? Bandits? Many thanks, friend. My name's Will. I'm a traveler, like you. These villagers have been kind to me. Let me fight with you. No offense, but that's probably the most generic recruitment I've ever seen in my life. But this is Will. He's a youth from Foray. In the Lycian League, whatever that actually means. He's very social. He's an archer. Means he can really only attack from 2 range. And he's probably one of the worst units in this game. And mostly because of his class, but... he just doesn't stand out very much at all. Maybe we can try to use him. I don't know. I find it interesting to use people who are less popular and kind of bad, but I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot better units to use than him, so we probably just won't do that. You know what I mean? So, like I was saying, I couldn't remember when the first chapter to get a sword was, but this is it. Obviously, there's a armory over here to the right that you can buy a sword at, and some javelins, actually, which are useful for later, but I think if I remember correctly, we don't have any money as of right now, but this village up on the top left gives you like 2,000 gold, so you always want to use Florina to go up here, grab that. Again, if you're Fire Emblem fans, you know all this. You came to help the village, whatever. Thank you for saving us. Here's some money. And yeah. And so the Manicati is basically a pretty freaking light sword. And it's got a little bit more damage, or actually 3 more damage than an Iron Sword. and 20 crit, which is pretty nice. And it's also effective against infantry, which that doesn't really make any sense to me. But in this game, that just means mounted units and armored units. And so it would be effective against cavaliers like Kent Insane and knights, who we haven't seen yet. So yeah, again, you know this stuff if you know what you're watching. Okay. Kind of want to just punch through this right here. Grab that forest tile. But we miss. That's fine. These archers here really pretty much do like 2 or 3 damage to you. So it's not a huge deal. I thought there was more than one, but there looks like there's only one. But yeah, he's always up here just doing 2 damage to you. Which I guess can add up when you got 17 health, or if you're Florina, who's weak to arrows, which we can't really show off, but should probably take a good 12 damage or so. I think it's double the weapon might for this game for effective weapons, so it'd be like 12 plus 1 strength, and it'd be like 13 minus 4, so probably do like 11 damage to her. Yeah. And so with Kent, we can just punch on through, and Kent's already showing his carry potential here through the early game. He'll fall off pretty soon. Once he hits like around level 7 or 8, he starts slowing down on levels. I don't even think I'm going to use Will to kill that guy, because it's just not really worth losing the experience, you know? So it's kind of nice if you do want to use Will, you can get some good chip damage here while you're occupying this forest tile. Usually I'm using Sane, so he's not doubling everybody, so I mean, not that it really matters, especially when I'm not going to use Will at all. Like, I don't plan to, but it's there for if you want it. So I might take out the archer, actually, just to make sure he doesn't kill Lynn, because I want to move her up here in a minute. And we'll see what Kent can do. Strength and defense, that's a pretty good level for him. Bump, 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 bump. So I can go for him and then get a kill. Oh, I don't know. Does that... She do 8 or 6? She does 6. But we can use the Manny Caddy, because there's really not a whole lot of reason not to at this point. It does renew itself after chapter 10, so you might as well get the use out of it now. Yeah, and I think we're just gonna shove Kent or Sane up that way, and we could, let's see here, 9 damage. Okay, Florina will be fine killing this guy. I feel like maybe I want to use her. I remember having my mind blown as a young-ish kid, finally getting good at this game, and then realizing that Florina can actually be good. You know, you always just, you write her off thinking she's weak and frail and can only take like 2 hits and doing 7 damage. But then you actually train her and feed her kills, and she turns out like she can actually do work. Kind of like Lynn, I didn't train the lords in this game for the longest time, and that was probably part of the reason why I had such a hard time on chapter 19, because my lords were squishy and it'd just be an instant game over. Oh, there's no javelins here, that's right. But I'll buy a lance for Florina just in case. I'll have an extra one at some point, but we're gonna need it probably anyway, so yeah. Speaking of, we can get a nice level here, like so, for Florina. Actually, it won't be a level, will it? But that is okay. I normally try to feed Florina the boss kill here, which maybe isn't the best, because I don't know. I could give it to someone else to have a little bit more snowball, but I don't know. Doesn't really matter, right? And the thing is, she can't really take a hit from him. So if she misses, we're screwed. Think it'll be worth getting a chip shot in, get a level before next chapter, and then getting the kill with somebody else, like Lynn. Excuse me. Huh? It's you. So you changed your mind about coming with us, eh? Well, no, but this really is my fault. Really, so can we... What? Come on, lass, out with it. I'm sorry, can we just stop fighting now? You've got to be kidding. After I've been made to look like a fool? No way. Eek. You're coming with us, I promise you that. Now, if you don't want to get hurt, give yourself up. Ouch. This is the first steel weapon we see. Ooh, and the first crit that we see. Actually, that's not true. Lynn had one. And so that's a pretty bad Florina level up. Oh well. And since it's a steel weapon, he's actually really easy to double, as you can see there. Part of me wants to give it to Sane, part of me wants to be safe and give it to Lynn. Just because I don't know if I really want to use Sane. You know what I mean? Alright, let's do it. And we'll have a little bit clearer of a picture, you know? Draw your swords, we're not listening to any of your stinking apologies. It's pretty easy to get both Kent and Sane to a usable level, like around 8 or 7. You'll live to regret this, my brothers. The Ganelon bandits will not let this stand, while also training your other units that you want to use, so... Oh my god. I think at the very least I'll get him up to level 4 and then maybe make my decision. Although it's going to be hard if he gets a good level up. That's finally taken care of. Lynn! Florina, why did you follow me? It's so dangerous. Do you remember the knighting ceremony of the Pegasus Knights of Ilia? Yes, you joined a band of freelance soldiers to further your training. Is that what brought you here, Florina? Uh-huh. I wanted to talk to you before I set out. But when I went to Sakai, I heard that you had left with some strangers, and you were worried for me. Thank you, but I'm more worried about you. Me? Listen, most mercenaries are men, right? Bands of men. I can't imagine you being at all comfortable around them. I know. It's just, I've always dreamt of being a Pegasus Knight. Imagined I would just somehow work it out. After today, I'm not so sure. Maybe I should just give up. Florina, don't cry. Yes, there's no reason to give up your dream. Lovely Florina, I have the most brilliant idea. Sane, you should come with us. With the addition of Will here, we're a fine group of soldiers, and freelance to boot. Wait, did you just include me? Of course, we were destined to meet here. It's fate. Come now. Lindis's band of mercenaries is as good as a training group as you'll find anywhere. Sane, this is no joking matter. Lynn, mercenaries? I can give you details later. This is all a bit rushed. However, Sane is right. Will you come with us, Florina? Travel with you, Lynn? Truly? I would be so happy. Fantastic, beauteous Florina. I am a knight of Kalen. My name is Sane. Eek! Stay back, don't get so close. Ah, beautiful and yet so modest. I beg your forgiveness. Calling us mercenaries. No, I approve. We can't leave Florina on her own. She requires special attention, though. Can I count on you? Yes, you have but to ask. So, is it really alright if I travel with you? Oh, yes, of course, of course, if you're willing, Will. Actually, I'm very grateful. Truth be told, all of my money was stolen, and I'm at a bit of a crossroads. I would be honored to count myself one of Lindis's legion. Lindis's legion. This is getting stranger with every day, Jim. All right, there's another chapter in the books. And next time we'll head on to chapter 4. Thanks for watching. See you next time.